Hey guys, happy to be joining you live. My name is Zach Bowles. I'm a certified professional coach, and this is my partner and fiance, Andrew Sartori. He's a functional health expert and inner game coach. And today we want to talk to you guys about some inner game stuff. Why being skeptical can be so counterproductive. It's actually a way of expressing fear in disguise. Hey Joe, thanks for joining us, man. And also, it reminds me, hey Steven, if you guys are joining us live, please feel free to say hi. Hey Steve Egypt, good to see you. Hey Chris, please feel free to type hi down below, and we love to see who's watching, whether it's live or the replay. And we're really excited to hear your comments and feedback. So back to being skeptical and why it's counterproductive.
Yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this because skepticism is something I see hold so many people back in different areas of their life, whether it be their careers, relationships, or lack of relationships, and even their health in really big ways. And so first I want to ask, what are some things that you might feel skeptical about? What are areas where you might be doubtful that something's worth pursuing or something's worth trying? And sometimes it might even be skepticism about yourself, like skeptical that, I can't even achieve this. And
any of you watching below have experienced some skepticism in your life. Say something really great is coming your way and you felt really skeptical about it. Type skeptical down below, or tell us about some experiences like Andrew just said, where you might kind of tell yourself, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, so where does that come from? That kind of basically being skeptical is coming from almost a doubtful mindset of wanting to immediately prove something wrong from kind of a proving wrong standpoint, not a curious or optimistic standpoint. And so our brains are actually really hardwired. Hey Gary, good to see you. Hey Omar.
Hey Omar, hey Gary.
Our brains are hardwired to have a negativity bias. And so one example of where skepticism comes from, hey Scott, is imagine if, back in caveman times, you're sitting next to some bushes and you hear a ruffling in the bushes. And there are two different cavemen there. The skeptical caveman's going to think, oh gosh, I don't trust this. There's probably a lion in there. I better get the hell out of here. But the really optimistic caveman is just going to sit there and think, I'm sure it's just a little bunny rabbit. I'm fine. And that caveman is going to get eaten by the lion eventually. And so we've evolved with this negativity, skeptical mindset. And today we might really feel smart to be skeptical and to doubt a lot of things, and sometimes it serves as there's been a lot of crappy marketers, there's a lot of scams out there today. But ultimately it can be really counterproductive and is actually a way of our fears of failure, fears of rejection holding us back and keeping us stuck. So when you're skeptical, you're going to have your guard up, you're just going to be proving things wrong. You're going to think about, this path could work for me, but actually here's 20 reasons why it's not going to work. And so I'm not even going to try it. And oops, that could have been a great path for you to achieve some major success or taking your happiness, your life to the next level.
Right. Like Andrew said, we're kind of brought up to kind of see the lack and see the possibilities. People tell us, be careful, don't fall, don't be gullible, don't fall for things. But in fact, and if you're just joining us, we're talking about why being skeptical and having a skeptical mindset can actually be very counterproductive. Like we said, it's another disguise for being fearful, and it can really prevent you from being open to really big possibilities that might be coming your way. It's another form of having victim energy, telling yourself that, this can't work for me. Things don't go my way. I don't have luck. This has to be too good to be true. And then you close yourself off to some really amazing possibilities. And we wanted to teach you guys a really fun game. Hey, James. Hey, Peter. And Peter says, can't let everything in. Trusting your own judgment is important. It's a good point.
And we're not at all saying believe everything you see, believe everything everybody tells you. That's definitely not what we're saying. And Peter's right, Jude's right, to trust your judgment.
Absolutely.
But a big important thing is you also don't want to be making assumptions that things are not going to work for you.
Right.
Because there are a lot of things out there that are going to work for you, and if you're not open to new possibilities, then you're not even going to trust that anything's possible. Hey Bill, hey Rick, then you're not going to trust anything's possible, and you're not going to move towards your vision for yourself.
It'll keep you stuck. So that's why we wanted to teach you guys a really fun game that we love to do with our clients. It's called the What If game. And basically, what we tend to do when great opportunities come our way, or when we're thinking about trying something different, we kind of psych ourselves out of it. We tell ourselves, well, this will go wrong. What if I'm embarrassed? What if I end up on the wrong path and waste my time? What if I waste some money and I'm broke? Like, what if? All this negative stuff that can just really psych us out in the wrong way and really convince us to stay stuck in whether that's victim energy or just, in a place where we're not trying new things and being open to big possibilities. So instead of playing the what if down game, the what if negative game, what if we were to play the what if positive game and think about all the positivities? Like, what could go right? What are the amazing things that could happen? What are the infinite possibilities if you're to step out of your comfort zone and try something new? Instead of telling yourself, well, what if I apply for this job and I don't get it and I'm embarrassed and blah, blah, blah. What if you apply for this job and you have this whole amazing new experience? Or if you tell yourself, if I talk to this guy, what if I talk to this guy and I'm embarrassed? Or what if I talk to him and he doesn't like me? That's the what if down game, but you could flip that and say, what if I talk to this guy and he ends up being my future husband? What if I talk to this guy and he ends up being an incredible friend? What if I talk to this guy and he introduces me to my future husband? I mean, the possibilities are limitless when you have an optimistic mindset. And so we encourage you guys to flip the script from time to time and really think about what the possibilities are.
Yeah, and it's really about being curious.
Right.
And like Zach said, so many times we're really curious about what can go wrong. And it's that defense mechanism, that survival mechanism. But instead of focusing on what can go wrong, being really curious, like, oh, what might possibly happen that I didn't think about before? And just really making it a fun, positive, optimistic game. And that's going to open you up to so many more possibilities that you probably wouldn't ever even have thought of.
Right. Instead of focusing on the limitations, focus on the possibilities.
Yeah, so this is just one of the many tricks and processes we like to use with our clients who are really wanting to achieve their full potential, open themselves up to new possibilities, and really start thriving in all areas of their lives. And if this is something that you're interested in, when you can really change your mindset and work on your inner game, you can really get to that next level in your relationships, your career, can catapult your health, and it's absolutely possible to really feel like you're thriving in all areas of your life. And right now, if you feel like you're in a place where you want to get some amazing results for yourself and maybe get some support so you can get there a lot faster and easier than doing it on your own, then type in thriving below, and Zach or myself would love to reach out to you and talk to you about where you're at now, what vision you have for yourself, and also what it would take for you to achieve that. So if that's of interest to you, type thriving below if you're really ready to have that unshakable confidence and that optimal inner game. Then we would absolutely love to talk to you.
Absolutely. Hey Mom, thanks for joining us. Hey Art, good to see you guys. And yeah, we really appreciate you joining us, whether it's live or watching the replay. We always love coming at you guys live. Joe says thriving, yes. And like Andrew said, if this is something you're interested in learning more about, some tools and techniques to really shift your mindset and really step into a whole new level of your life, type thriving down below. Sorry, babe. Type thriving down below, and we'll be reaching out to you to tell you more about it. And we really appreciate you joining us today. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and we can't wait to come back and join you again live soon.
Yeah, bye for now.